You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from Fireman's Park in Columbus. Daily Dodge TV proudly presents Columbus Cardinal High School football. And tonight it's another matchup in the Capital Conference. The Lakeside Lutheran Warriors are in town to take on the homestanding Columbus Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson alongside my good friend and partner, Tim Haldeman. Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja, is our videographer and engineer. And tonight's broadcast is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game also is brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Lamers Tour and Travel, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Columbus Water and Light, Prairie Ridge Health, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Landmark Credit Union, Preferred Dental Partners, Air Care, Metalcraft of Mayville, Slumberland Furniture, Kraft Heinz, Great Harvest Bakery, and Jerry's Automotive. Welcome into our John Deere pregame show, brought to you by the good folks at John Deere Horicon Works. Glad to have you with us on this Friday night. A chilly Friday night, but good football weather for Columbus and Lakeside Lutheran. Cardinals coming into this one still undefeated. They are a perfect 7-0 on the season, and they sit alone in first place in the Capital Conference with a 5-0 mark. Meanwhile, Lakeside Lutheran, I tell you what, having a good season. They're 6-1 on the season, right now tied with Lodi for second place in the Capital at 4-1. But Tim, you and I got a chance to go over to Lodi last week for a game that Columbus, well, the final score says they won handily, but it really was a tight game for 3+ quarters as Columbus beat Lodi last week by the score of 42-14. And in that game, a little bit of history as running back Colton Brunell set the Columbus program single game rushing mark with 335 yards on the ground in that game. And that broke the old mark that was set by Jamie Price back in 1997. The old mark was 321 yards. So a big night, historic night for Colton Brunell, and Columbus just kept on rolling through a very tough Lodi team.
And speaking of trivia, I was here for Jamie Price's game too.
Were you really?
You were in college yet?
I was just out of college.
97?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Had you started your sports broadcasting career
it was in its
WBEV?
It was in its infancy. Let's
yes,
put it that way.
You were just outside the womb, and the umbilical cord had just been cut.
Yeah, it had just been cut. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Mike, last week's game was extremely entertaining. No doubt the best game we've had on the radio this year, you and me. Oh, come to think of it, it was the first. But, yeah, and with 10 minutes left, that one was in the balance. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It was 21-14. And Lodi knocking on the door. And there's my neighbor right up the road. What in the world's he doing here? Cliff Butzine and his wife Claudia is here. Hi, Cliff. Hey, buddy. Oh, he's going the other way. But anyway, yeah, it was very entertaining and could have gone either way. A missed field goal with about 11 minutes left in the ball game, and just like that, the tide turns and Columbus scores 3 unanswered to win the football game 42-14. You open up the paper the next day and you think, well, holy smokes, Columbus, pretty much one-sided. By no means was that the case. Lodi is a very, very good and a very young football team. They're going to be a load to handle next year, but right now we're talking about what's going on here tonight and next week. And first things first, Columbus has to finish out their regular season in an undefeated fashion and then start worrying about the playoffs as that looms right around the corner, Mike.
Well, we talked about Columbus's big game last week and Colton Brunell's big game last week. Lakeside Lutheran, they got to be just pumped still, because last week they knocked off crosstown rival Lake Mills on a field goal, and they won that game 30-27. Kicked a field goal, I believe, as time expired, and won that game in dramatic fashion. And this is a Lakeside Lutheran team that only has about 7 or 8 seniors on the roster. They're very young. but much like the Lodi team that was very young last week, they're still a pretty good football team.
Well, they're not only young, Mike, they're rather large. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I just took their front five, and they average 240 pounds in their offensive line, their front five guys. That's going to be tough to handle for Columbus here tonight. They had Lodi outweighed a little bit last week by about 15 pounds per man. Well, tonight, a little different story. We'll see if quickness wins or if, the big guys in the middle win.
Lakeside Lutheran has been dealing with injuries throughout the season, and I talked with head coach Paul Bauer earlier this week. In fact, on Wednesday night, I had a chat with him, and we went over the tentative starters. Now, Levi Burkholz, a 6'3 senior, has been starting at quarterback this year. He was injured most of last year. He did not play against Columbus last year. Those of you that are following these schools may remember that last year Columbus hosted Lakeside Lutheran in back-to-back weeks, the final week of the regular season, and then they matched up again the next week in level one of the playoffs. But Levi Burkholz was not in action because he was injured. He was out most of the year. And so the quarterback duties were handled by Cooper Milsna, 6'4 junior. Well, Paul Bauer told me that, Levi Burkholz, he's been starting all year, would start this game. But looking at during the warm-ups tonight, Cooper Milsna was out there taking reps, and actually Burkholz was on the sideline. And so, unless something has changed here in the last few minutes, it looks like Burkholz is out tonight. And then also Nathan Yarrick, a fine running back, he's out. He's been injured and is not going to be available. So we'll see what happens here. But, Paul Bauer was talking. He didn't go into a lot of specifics, but certainly injuries have been a bit of a bugaboo. But, hey, this team is fighting through it. They're still 6-1, as we mentioned.
Right, and like you said, they're going to be pumped up. This is their Super Bowl, if you will, no doubt about it, as we have the presentation of colors at the 50-yard line, and we'll have the national anthem momentarily.
Tell you what, let's do this. Let's step aside for a brief timeout. We'll come back with more of our John Deere pregame show right after this break on Daily Dodge TV.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
What a rendition of our national anthem here at Fireman's Park in Columbus. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you on Daily Dodge TV. Let's give you the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, the defensive starters for Columbus, coached by Andy Selgrad in his second year at the helm. The defensive ends are Jamison Sullivan, a 6'5", 265-pound senior, along with Brady Engel, a senior at 6'3", 240. And the nose tackle is Colin Selk, a 6'5", 290-pound senior. The outside linebackers are Jefferson Mowbray, a 6'3", 185-pound junior, along with Ty Cowell. He's a senior at 5 feet 8 inches tall, 175 pounds. Inside linebackers include Milani Aragon, a senior at 5'11", 200, along with Colton Brunel, a 6', 205-pound junior. The cornerbacks are Braxton Knockreiner, a 6 senior at 185 pounds, along with Aaron Eckern, a senior at 6 feet tall, 170. The safeties tonight are Brady Link, a 5 9 190-pound junior, along with Riley Knockreiner, a 6 185-pound junior. Those are the defensive starters for Columbus, wearing the red jerseys and pants with the white helmets. Now the offensive starters for Lakeside Lutheran, coached by Paul Bauer. They're wearing white jerseys tonight, white pants and helmets with blue numbers and trim. And looking at the offensive line, the left tackle is Christian Stibbs, a 6'5", 265-pound senior. Left guard is Alex Baer, 6'2", 213-pound sophomore. At center is Reed Wittenhiller, 6'1", 299-pound junior. The right guard is Thomas Dwyer, 6'6", 235 and a sophomore. And at right tackle is Benjamin Buxa, 6'3", 294-pound senior. Looking at the backs and receivers, the wide receivers are Trey Lauber, 6'4", 161-pound senior, along with Cole Lostetter, 6'1", 188 and a junior. The running backs are Crandon Dwyer, 5'11", 195-pound junior, along with Caden Boo, 5'10", 205 and a junior. Tight end is Josh Jorgensen, a 6'6", 216-pound junior. And the quarterback, well, we'll see here in a moment, but initially Levi Burkholz was the starter that was given to me, 6'3", 182 senior. But as I mentioned before the break, he was not warming up. He was on the sideline not dressed in his uniform. So if he is unable to go, it looks like it's going to be Cooper Milsna, 6'4", 164-pound junior. Those are the offensive starters for the Warriors. And we'll be underway here momentarily. This pregame show has been brought to you by the good folks at John Deere Horicon Works. We thank them. And just about ready to kick this game off. If you would like to send us an email during the broadcast tonight, please do that. We'd love to hear from you. And our email address is sports@dailydodge.com. That is sports@dailydodge.com. Send us your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for, and please put Columbus or Lakeside Lutheran in the subject line. Again, Columbus or Lakeside Lutheran in the subject line. In fact, we've got an email already. It says, Mike and Tim, always great listening to you two, even if it's on the replay tomorrow. That's hilarious. You are awesome. Thanks for doing the broadcast. It says, by the way, Corbin will go 6 for 6 on extra points tonight, or I owe you.
Ooh.
They says, or I owe you a cold soda after the game. And that's from our good friend Jared Fox. Thanks, Foxy. Appreciate it very much. We're going to hold you to that, by the way.
He just sent me a personal text, and everything was very much the same, Mike, except for the personal soda part.
Okay, well, now we've got it in writing.
Okay.
Again,
well, I'd rather go with my personal text that I got. Okay?
By the way, we gotta give a shout out to Eric Cotter for bringing up the
absolutely
the bottles of water and the Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh,
very nice to do that.
Nothing like Reese's peanut butter cups for supper.
Oh my goodness, that's my dinner too. I have not eaten.
Join the club.
Not that I need to, but. Anyways, just about ready to get this thing going. And again, sports@dailydodge.com is our email tonight. Again, put Columbus or Lakeside Lutheran in the subject line. And like I said, we'll take your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'd love to hear from you. And so just about ready to get this one going. Corbin Hines is going to do the honors. And back deep for Lakeside Lutheran. Twin safeties. Here's the end over end kick, and it's going to be fielded and bobbled actually around the 10-yard line. Picked up there, ahead to the 15, and pushing his way out to the 20 before getting taken down was Caden Boo, 5', 10-inch junior, 205-pounder. So Caden Boo with a return of about 10 yards. We'll see where they mark it, but that's where the Warriors are going to set up shop tonight. And it is our first McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down of the night, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. And they have marked the ball right at the 20-yard line. So those of you watching our broadcast can plainly see the Warriors in white moving right to left in the first quarter tonight. Columbus
Mike,
will go left to
our question
right.
has been answered. Cooper Milsna
Is
in
the
shotgun.
quarterback. And here we go on this 1st and 10 play. And they're going to keep it on the ground, and that's Caden Boo trying to spin upfield and gets out to about the 24-yard line. Colin Selk on the stop for Columbus. Milsna the handoff, and Boo with a gain of 3, almost 4 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 6. Great football weather tonight, huh? Tell you what, we'll take this. 2nd and 6 for the Warriors from their own 24-yard line. Single receiver split wide and left. Milsna's out of that shotgun. They're going to get the tight end Jorgensen set on the left side. And on this 2nd down play, the fake the handoff, and then Milsna upfield gets across the 25, diving out near the 28-yard line. Gets taken down there. He is going to be shy of the first down sticks by a couple of yards. He needed 6. He got about 4. We're going to call it 3rd down and a short 2 with just a little more than a minute gone by here in the opening period. No score as of yet on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard.
For those that have watched Lakeside Lutheran over the years, Mike, totally different offense from what they used to run.
Yeah.
They used to get everybody sort of in a scrum, and they never knew who had the football. Well, totally different here now, running out of the shotgun and 2 backs in the backfield.
So here we go on this 3rd and 2 play, and the give to Boo, and Boo straight ahead, and he got pushed back. And boy,
really
that is Colton
close.
Brunel that's pushing him back. Colton Brunel. He plays
goodness.
defense too, by the way, and I don't know that he got it. He did not.
He didn't. He missed it by about 6 inches, if that.
So it's going to be 4th and less than a yard. The ball is just shy of the 30-yard line. And what do you do here if you're Paul Bauer? I mean, do you go for it? This early in the game, and you're in your own territory, and right now,
Looks
see what
like
they
they're
do.
going for it.
It appears they would be. Brady Link went back deep. Now he's got to hustle back because they're going to go for it, or maybe try and draw him offside. Let's check. It's a keeper. Milsna pushing the pile. Boy, I can't see him in the pile. Let's see where they mark it.
He got it.
I think he did get it. Yep.
Yeah.
In fact, based on where the officials are
he
standing,
he got it. He got a really good push from his offensive backs behind him, and he's got it by a full yard.
Well, I tell you what, that's a big play early. Big play early for the Warriors, who have a fresh set of downs. That's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down. Now 1st and 10 for the Warriors from their own 30-yard line. Milsna again out of the gun with split backs behind him. And this time the give is to Boo off the right side, breaks a tackle, and he's across the 35, out near the 40-yard line. Caden Boo with a nice run. He's close to another first down.
Tackle missed right there near the point of attack, Mike, and that enabled him to get out near the 40-yard line. We're going to give him
9.
I'm going to give him 9.
Yeah, give him 9 on the play. I would agree with that. And it's going to be 2nd and 1 for Lakeside with the ball at their own 39. It's just shy of the 40, so it's actually a little less than a yard. And they'll put single receivers left and right again. They're going to put the tight end Jorgensen set on the left side of the line, split backs behind Milsna. Waits for the snap. He's going to take it himself. And he went off the right side of the line. I think he got it. Based on, they're going to move the chains. Based on where the official was standing over there, actually on both sides, looks like he got it, and they will.
Wow.
Move him. So we'll give him a gain of about 1, and it's going to be 1st and 10. A McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for Lakeside Lutheran. No score as of yet on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. First and 10. Warriors now on their own 40. Milsna barking out the signals. And he will hand it off. Straight ahead running that time. And that was Caden Boo again. He got out to the 44, so a gain of about 4, maybe a little less than that. We'll call it a short 4 or a long 3. Take your pick. Second down and about 7 to go for the Warriors.
On that play, Mike, it's the, you got the quarterback has the option to stick it in the belly of the dive guy or keep it himself. And the good part is Columbus had the quarterback covered extremely well if he were to have kept the football.
Milsna on second up, fakes the handoff, straight ahead, 45, 50, breaks the tackle, and gets out across midfield into Columbus territory. Brady Link on the tackle, but Milsna on the keeper, and that is another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for Lakeside Lutheran. First and 10 for the Warriors, now in Columbus territory at the Cardinal 47-yard line. 7:31 and counting left in a scoreless first quarter on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard.
And not even a thought of a pass
Nope.
for Lakeside Lutheran to this point.
Nice drive here. Nice opening drive for the Warriors thus far. First and 10, Warriors on the Cardinal 47. Single receivers to each side. And Milsna out of the gun once again and will hand it off to Boo. And Boo gets taken down almost immediately. He might have got a yard, but that's it. So it's 2nd and 9 after the gain of 1 for Caden Boo. Columbus defense ready for that play. Glad to have you with us tonight on Daily Dodge TV. Good crowd here at Fireman's Park in Columbus, and we hope that those of you that couldn't make it are enjoying this one so far. It is 2nd and 9. Warriors on the Columbus 46-yard line. Dwyer in motion, and they snap it, and the give to Boo. Boo straight ahead spins inside the 40 and down to about the 39-yard line. He's close to another first down. Not quite there. Ty Cowell, Brady Link were there defensively for Columbus. Aaron Eckern was in the vicinity. It's going to be a gain of close to 8. We'll call it 8, and a third and a long 1 coming up for the Warriors at the Columbus 39-yard line. Halfway through this first period, just under 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 3rd and 1. Split backs once again. Milsna out of that familiar gun. Takes it. Hands it off. Boo straight ahead. Pushing the pile. He's got another first down. Down to the 35-yard line. He picked up 4. He only needed 2. But it's another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for the Warriors. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Columbus 35-yard line. 5:37 to go in this first period. But, boy, a very impressive opening drive thus far here for the Warriors. Nothing overly fancy, Tim Alderman, but they're moving the chains.
10 plays from scrimmage, all on the ground, and they've gone 45 yards as they started out at their own 20-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs for Lakeside. And the give this time to, no, it's a fake, and the handoff was Milsna. He took it himself and went straight up the middle for about 4, maybe 5. And let's see, they mark it just shy of the 30, so we'll call it a short 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 coming up now for Lakeside Lutheran at the Columbus 30-yard line. Again, send us an email tonight if you want, sports@dailydodge.com. We want to hear from you. Sports@dailydodge.com. We'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and again, put Columbus or Lakeside Lutheran in the subject line, please. 2nd and about, we'll call it a short 6. Lakeside at the 31 of Columbus. And faking the handoff, Milsna off the right side. Tried to avoid one tackler, but then got taken down after he got inside the 30 to about the 29. Alani Aragon was there defensively, and it will be 3rd and about 4. He picked up about 2 on that play.
Now, another thing, the third option on that play, Mike, is rather than Milsna keeping it after the fake dive, he's got a man trailing that he can always pitch it to. So beware of that one as well.
3rd and a short 4. Warriors have it on the Cardinal 29-yard line, opening drive of the game. And it's been a good one. And Milsna gives it up, and that time, Caden Boo got taken down almost immediately by Jefferson Mowbray. Mowbray, the outside linebacker, a 6'3", 185-pound junior, with a nice stop to limit it to, did he get anything on that?
I got a couple.
A couple? So it's
fourth
and
short 2.
Short 2. Yep, you got it. 3. Boy, this drive has taken almost the entire first quarter. We're down to 3:18 and counting left in the first quarter. No score on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 4th and 2 Warriors at the Columbus 27. Trying to keep the drive going. And Mills fumbled it, and he is going to be taken down. He fumbled the snap. He was tackled by Jamison Sullivan, and the ball goes over on downs to Columbus. So after all of that, the drive stalls and Lakeside turns it over on downs. Credit Sullivan and the Columbus defense coming up big when they had to. 3:01 left to go in a scoreless first quarter, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals, and they move left to right. They'll have it on their own 30-yard line.
That one got blew up in the backfield, Mike. Great
did.
Penetration, as you mentioned, by Sullivan, blowing up that entire play.
Nathan Cotter, the handoff to Brunel. Left side throw a hole. Across the 30. Spins. Across 35. Breaks the tackle. 40. 45. 50. One man to beat. 40. 30. 20. He's going to go. 10. 5. Touchdown. Colton Brunel takes it 70 yards. And with 2:45 left to go in the first quarter, it is 6-0 Columbus. He's done it again.
That's why they tell you the time of possession is the most misleading stat in all of football.
Wow.
Columbus had the football for like what? Maybe 10 seconds to go 70 yards, roughly speaking.
Here is Corbin Hines to attempt the extra point for the Cardinals. Here is the kick. Plenty of leg. Kick is up and good. 7-0 Columbus leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 2:45 left in the first quarter. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Thanks again for inviting me into your cabin, Andy, but are you at all worried about not calling Surefire and Horicon and upgrading to a Lennox home comfort system? The weather sounds surreal out there.
Scott. Its name is Scott. He's a unionized weather monster.
A unionized weather monster is outside this cabin right now? Are you sure you don't want a Lennox home comfort system out here?
Yeah, it's no big deal. That's why the doors and windows are barricaded. And if he gets closer, I scare him off with this.
Get that blow dryer ready. The weather monster is coming in.
Nah, that's just Bigfoot's cousin Margaret. I invited her for dinner. She makes a great stroganoff.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
And we welcome you back into Fireman's Park in Columbus. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman, Justin Wilski. 7-0 Columbus leads Lakeside Lutheran on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Late first quarter. Here's the end over end kick. It's a short kick. Going to be fielded around the 15 to the 20, 25. And still on his feet out across the 30. And going down finally at the 35-yard line was Caden Boo. Caden Boo did the vast majority of the work on that Lakeside Lutheran opening drive that went all the way deep into Columbus territory before they turned it over on downs. And then what happens after that? First play from scrimmage for Columbus. Colton Brunel takes it 70 yards to the house. And so we sit with 2:37 left in the first quarter. It's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down and 10 for Lakeside from their own 35-yard line. Milsna out of the gun on this 1st and 10 play. And the give is to Boo, and Boo gets pushed backwards as he tried to go up the middle. Columbus defense ready for that one. And Actually, might have lost a half a yard, so we'll call it second.
It's going to be second down and 10.
And, well, we'll call it 2nd and 10, but he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
In that first drive for the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors, Cooper Milsna and Caton Boo each with 7 carries on that drive. So that was a 14-play drive that netted them 50 yards and absolutely nothing on the scoreboard.
All right, 2 receivers to each side. Milsna out of the gun. Boo is in the backfield just to his left, and he wants to throw. He's going to throw to the right side. It is almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a pick 6 there. That was intended for the running back out there who was actually lined up as a receiver. That was Crandon Dwyer, 5'11 junior. And, boy, mighty lucky Lakeside that one wasn't picked.
Braxton Knockreiner had it.
Almost had it.
Right between the, right between his 2 numbers, between the 2 twos. And unfortunately dropped it. Otherwise, Columbus would have had a 13-0 lead, and we'd be well on our way to 6 extra points.
All right, 3rd and 10 for the Warriors from their own 35-yard line. Again, looking to throw is Milsna, rolling to the near side. Pressure coming, throws. It is incomplete. Looks like he wanted to hit Trey Lauber, 6'4 junior, across the middle. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up, and a punting situation for Lakeside Lutheran. If you're just joining us, it's 7-0 Cardinals on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Colton Brunel, fresh off his record-setting performance last week when he rushed for 335 yards against Lodi. Well, 1 carry tonight, 70 yards and a touchdown. He's going to try and break his own record. He set the program's single-game rushing mark last week, breaking the old one that was set in 1997 by Jamie Price. Here's the punt. And Brady Link has it around the 33-yard line to the 35-40, breaks a tackle, outside 45, and now tries a cutback, and now he's going to get taken down. But Brady Link on the return with about 12 yards or so on that return. Yeah, the old record was held by Jamie Price, set in 1997 with 321 yards in a single game. And last week, officially 335 yards for Colton Brunel. Officially, he's got 70 already in the first quarter. It was 1 run. All right, McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for the Cardinals. They've got it 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line, moving left to right with 97 seconds remaining in this opening quarter of play. And the toss to Link on the left side, makes the catch 45-50. Left sideline, he's ushered out of bounds over there by the outside linebacker Cole Lostetter, but it's a first down for Columbus. McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down. They're going to spot this one.
11-yard gain.
Yep. Just around the 43-yard line of Lakeside Lutheran.
Thus far, Mike, just in the 2 offensive plays, Columbus has Lakeside Lutheran a bit out-quicked at this moment in time. We'll see if that were to continue here.
All right, on 1st and 10, back to throw Cotter. And he will throw. It's caught by Knockreiner. 30, right side, ushered out of bounds near the 25-yard line. That was Riley Knockreiner on the reception. Milsna pushed him out of bounds, and it is going to be another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for Columbus. They mark it at the 25, was a gain of 18 yards.
I'll tell you what, comfortable is what you call that pass. First of all, Cotter went back, had ample time to set his feet, and Knockreiner was able to run his complete route, and the pass was right there between the twos. And
low snap.
A low snap.
Give to Brunel. Through a hole, breaks the tackle, still on his feet now, down inside the 20 before getting tripped up on the play. And he was tripped up by Jacob Vergens, 5'9 junior. But it's a gain of 8 for Colton Brunel and Columbus. Under a minute and counting left in the first quarter. It is 7-0 Cardinals on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, and they're knocking on the door again. They're in the red zone with a 2nd and 2 coming up now for Columbus at the Lakeside 17-yard line. They're going to put 2 receivers out to the left. That's Link and Braxton Knockreiner out there on the left side. Brunel standing behind Cotter. He's in the familiar shotgun. and takes the snap and fakes the handoff. Running to the right side, 15, cuts up 10 and taken down near the 10. But he does have another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down. That would be a gain of, what, about 7 if they mark it at the 10. And 23 seconds remaining now in period 1.
Nice to see Columbus come out here, Mike, with a couple of pass plays to just illustrate to Lakeside Lutheran that, hey, this is a little more than a turnaround by the quarterback and give the ball to Colton Brunel.
All right, they're not going to snap it again. So that's the end of the first quarter on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard at the end of 1. It's Columbus 7, Lakeside Lutheran nothing. Back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
What's in your kid's lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat, roast beef on sourdough, PB&J on cinnamon chip with bananas. That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Second quarter about to get underway here at Fireman's Park in Columbus. This is Daily Dodge TV along with our videographer and engineer Justin Wilski, Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you. Columbus with a 1st and goal to start the second quarter from the 9-yard line. And the give is to Brunel. Straight ahead, bounces off one man, I should say. Tried to go to the outside, but then got taken down right near the line of scrimmage. And I think that was Lauber, the linebacker, that brought him down. There's no gain on the play, is what they're saying. Got some emails that are coming in here. I'll get to those in just a second. Again, sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. Put Columbus or Lakeside Lutheran in the subject line, and we'll take your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for, whatever you want to put in there. We'll give you a shout-out during the broadcast. A couple people are in the hopper already. 2nd and goal now. Back near the 10, taking the handoff, Cotter, play action, throws, it is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Columbus. Riley Knockreiner with the reception. Little play action there, and it's a 10-yard strike. It is now 13-0 Columbus with 11:13 to go in the half.
Knockreiner lined up on the left in a crossing pattern from his left going through his right, about maybe 2-3 yards remaining in the end zone, and he had a defender right on his back, but the strike was right there.
And Hines' extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So, opening minute of play, second quarter on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. It's 14-0. Columbus leading Lakeside Lutheran. Back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, or all-you-can-eat deep-fried fantail shrimp for $14.99. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Book your wedding, anniversary, or birthday celebration now for 2022.
My dentist cares about me.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster. At Columbus Family Dental, we care about you and your entire family. We're here to provide comprehensive, convenient care for you and your loved ones in a comfortable, laid-back environment. Whether you need braces for the kids or cosmetic work for yourself, we're here waiting for you. Call us today at 623-5559 to set up your no-pressure, free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
And we come back to Fireman's Park kickoff field at the 10, to the 15, 20, breaking tackles and getting out to the 25-yard line. On the return was Caden Knorr, 5'10" senior, 145-pounder. And Lakeside Lutheran will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. It's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for Lakeside. But on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard with 54 seconds gone in the second quarter, Columbus is up 14-0. Single receivers to each side. Mills out of that familiar shotgun with the split backs behind him. And he will fake the handoff, trying to go off the left side, and he is taken down right near the line of scrimmage. Brunel was there for the tackle, and he had a little bit of help from Ty Cowell. And speaking of Ty Cowell, that's one of my emails here. This email says, shout out to all the C-Bus Cardinals tonight from Fort McCoy. All my love to number 5, Ty Cowell. Wish I could be there to cheer you on. And that's from Mom. It says, love Mom on it. We'll get to some more here in just a minute. 2nd and 10. That was a good segue there, wasn't it, Tim?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Hey, you got to get up pretty early in the morning, and this is Milsna, the keeper, as he gets across the 25 out to about the 27, maybe the 28-yard line. Let's see what else we got here. Rooting for Columbus from Green Valley, Arizona. Grandma Mary, Auntie Ann, and Uncle Bill. Our kids are number 20 and number 80. We're thrilled for that, and so we've got 20 and 80 on the route. Where's 80 on my route? What's that? For Columbus. I just said that.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
20 is Connor. Is it Roche? Is it pronounced Roche? Roach. Okay, I'm told Roach. And then I don't have an 80 on my roster. Who's 80? We've got to find that out. Oh, Owen, what's the last name? Hack? Thank you very much. Marlon Hensler here in the press box helping us out.
We have a penalty, too much time.
We do, too much time. Yeah, we've got 2 legends in the press box here to our right. We've got Marlon Hensler, who does the public address announcing, and we've got Jeff Schweitzer, who is running the scoreboard, or at least attempting to run the scoreboard. I saw Jeff here a couple weeks ago. I'll talk about that in a second here. It's going to be 3rd and 12 after the penalty for Lakeside, back at their, let's see, this is about their own 24, 23-yard line, something like that. As they motion a man, and Milsna takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, launching it downfield, and it is going to be intercepted right at midfield. That's Knockreiner. Riley Knockreiner picked it off at the 50, but about a 4-yard return, and it's Columbus football in Lakeside territory. Tim, looked like the ball just a tad, maybe too much air under it, I guess, huh?
Well, I'll be very honest. The offensive receiver on the play, the intended receiver, Josh Jorgensen, he didn't really fight too hard for the football, and he had the size. He was larger than Knockreiner, but just didn't really ever square up to the football and really give an honest effort to try to get the ball. And Knockreiner just sort of outfought him for it, in my opinion.
1st and 10, Cardinals on the Lakeside 46. The toss, and it goes to Brunel left side, and he's pushed out of bounds near the 45-yard line. He was helped out by Benjamin Buxa, the 6'3" defensive end, 294-pound senior. Picked up a couple on that play, and they'll mark it just inside the 45 at about the 44. Yeah, I saw Jeff and I ran into each other a couple weeks ago at the Wisconsin Basketball Coaches Association Hall of Fame banquet. Of course, former Columbus girls basketball star Molly O'Brien was inducted into the Hall of Fame as a player, and what a special night for her. And she was one of the first athletes that I got to announce when I started this gig back in the late 90s. Here is a give to Brunel. Breaking tackles. Oh, then he gets taken down just shy of the 40. So picked up a couple there. But I can't think of anybody more deserving, Jeff, than Molly O'Brien. She was a heck of a player at all levels, no matter whether she was in Columbus or not. And then a Lakeside Lutheran connection that night. Former Lakeside Lutheran girls basketball coach Tim Mattis was inducted as a coach into the Hall of Fame that night, so congratulations to him. And Jeff, what year were you put in there? 2012. Okay, I knew it was about 9-10 years ago. Timeout has been called. This timeout brought to you by the good folks at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, with 8:58 to go in the second quarter, it is Columbus 14 and Lakeside Lutheran nothing. Now, the Cardinals tonight, with a win, can clinch no worse than a share of the Capital Conference title. Lakeside, if they can come back, muster a comeback here and pull this one out, they would then forge a tie for first place in the Capital. So this is a big game. I mean, they're all big. We talk about that. But as far as Capital Conference goes, especially, it's a huge game. I mean, at this point in the season, with where these teams are, big stakes here.
Well, let's go back to that play at about the 25-yard line, 27-yard line, and Columbus threw the quarterback for a loss and took over at the 30 and first play. Exit stage right.
On 3rd and 5, Cotter going to throw, pump fake. Now he does throw. It's caught inside the 40. Link, and he kind of spun around a little bit, and
he got it.
He did get it though. Yes, he needed the 36-yard line. He got the 35, and so he picks up the first down after a 5-yard game. But yeah, he kind of circled the wagons a little bit there just to get it. But hey, they moves the chain. So another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down.
That's called knowing the offense. Brady Link knew that he had help blocking on the inside, and that's why he cut it back to the inside. Got that one extra block, just enough.
Cotter to throw on first down. It is caught across the middle. Knockreiner breaks the tackle. Sidesteps a man east of the 10, 5. Touchdown, Columbus. Riley Knockreiner hauls in a 35-yard pass from Cotter. And for Riley Knockreiner, it's his second touchdown of the quarter. 20-0 Cardinals.
And don't look now, but Nathan Cotter, thus far, 5 for 5 through the air for 79 yards. And Riley Knockreiner with 2 catches. Jefferson Mowbray, let's see. Oh, yeah, I got it.
Hines to attempt the extra point. Out of the hold of Cotter. And the kick is up, a lower kick this time, and he missed it. It's no good, but with 8:24 to go, first half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's Columbus 20 and Lakeside Lutheran nothing. Back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
If you ask a community member what comes to mind when they think Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, chances are they'll say our commitment to our community, and that's why we're proud to cheer on our Columbus Cardinal football team. Farmers and Merchants Union Bank has been proud to offer the latest in banking technology and great customer service for generations. Check us out today at fmub.bank or step into one of our 6 convenient locations. And go Cardinals! Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Columbus Water and Light cheers on the Columbus Cardinals in their game against Lakeside Lutheran. Columbus Water and Light believes that the cornerstone of a not-for-profit, municipally owned and operated utility is local people working together to meet local needs. Columbus Water and Light invests in more than meters, poles, and wires in the community. Their civic pride and commitment to excellent customer service extends to making Columbus a better place to live and work. Go Cardinals!
What happened? Offside.
As we come back to live action, the ball was in the air on the ensuing kickoff, and they blew it dead. Sounds like it was an offside is what we had here.
Yep.
And so they're going to have to do it again. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you on Daily Dodge TV, live from Fireman's Park. Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja, is here. So is Ember, his daughter. We got the whole gang here tonight for this broadcast. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, with 8:24 to go second quarter, it is now a 20-0 Columbus lead over Lakeside Lutheran. Again, send us an email tonight. We want to hear from you. sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com. We'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and again, put Columbus or Lakeside Lutheran in the subject line. We'd love to interact with you, give you a shout out. And here is the approach. We'll try it again. And the kick is in the air, short kick, end over end. Fielded at the 24 to the 30. And now pushed back around the 34-yard line. On the return for Lakeside Lutheran was Isaiah Sampson, 5'7" sophomore. Mowbray on the tackle, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Lakeside from their own 35, a McKinstry's Home Furnishings 1st and 10. So Some ground to make up here for Lakeside Lutheran, down 20-0. But a 1st and 10 from their own 35. Single receivers on each side. Here's Milsna. And ready to take the snap out of the gun. Fakes the hand up, and he gets smothered. He's going to get dropped in the backfield. And there were a couple of red jerseys there. Brady Engel led the charge, the left guard. And it's a loss on the play of a couple. They'll mark it back at the 32-yard line. And a 2nd and 13 coming up thereabouts. 7:49 and counting left to play until intermission. On 2nd and long, Milsna out of the gun. Will take it and fakes the handoff. He goes up the middle, 35, breaks a tackle, and then gets out across the 40 before being tripped up by Riley Knockreiner. So Knockreiner makes the stop, but that is going to turn a 2nd and long into a 3rd and much more manageable for Lakeside Lutheran, as they'll have it at their own 41-yard line, where it's going to be 3rd and roughly about 5 to go. Approaching the 7-minute mark and counting of the 2nd quarter. Still 20-0 Columbus on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 3rd and 5 Lakeside from their own 41. And the give up the middle is to Caden Boo. He's going nowhere. Selk was there, so was Cowell. No gain or loss, or maybe a half a yard, but otherwise it's going to be 4th down for Lakeside.
We're getting into dangerous territory here for Lakeside Lutheran, Mike. Now they haven't been able to put anything together after that first play from scrimmage of Colton Brunel for the 70-yard touchdown run, and they just can't put any first downs together here. Columbus is going to get the football again, and with an opportunity here with 6:11 remaining in this first half, and we've got a penalty on Lakeside Lutheran. What, illegal substitution? Yep.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
So that'll back him up 5 yards. Well, this is week 8 of the high school football regular season. Only one more regular season game left. That's next week, next Friday night, October 14th. The Lakeside Lutheran Warriors are on the road next week. They're at Edgewood for a 7 o'clock kick. Meanwhile, Columbus is back home here next Friday night to entertain New Glarus Monticello. That's a game you're going to watch right here on Daily Dodge TV. All right, here is the kick. And oh, my goodness. Off the side of his foot and out of bounds on the near sideline. Oh, my goodness. That kick goes out of bounds on the near side of the field into the Columbus bench. And they're putting it at the 45, so that was a 10-yard punt. Line of scrimmage was the 35, and ouch. So for Columbus, they are set up in great shape. It's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for the Cardinals. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line of Lakeside Lutheran. Moving right to left in the 2nd quarter. 2 receivers to the right. Out of the gun, Cotter. Low snap, has it, gives it to Brunel. Straight ahead, fumbles, but I think he got it back. He did. Brunel, normally sure-handed, lost the football, but he was able to grab his own fumble, and it's going to be a gain of about 2 to the 43, where it'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, since that first 70-yard run from scrimmage, Colton Brunel has been held in check with only 14 yards on 5 carries. But the passing attack has really made up for it.
Yes, it certainly has. 2nd down and 8. Cardinals have it at the Lakeside 43, 2 receivers to the near side of the field. Cotter the toss, goes to Brunel, right side. He's to the 45. He's ushered out of bounds. Oh, what a stiff arm he gave one of the Lakeside defenders. Knocked it. That was Lauber that got stiff armed by Brunel as he was heading out of bounds. And he was knocked into the infield of the baseball diamond there. But it's going to be a pickup of a couple, 3rd down and 5 after a pickup of 3.
I was going to say Colton Brunel was safe at second base.
He was safe at second, wasn't he?
Yeah, I had him safe.
Just over 5 minutes left until the break. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, Columbus 20, Lakeside Lutheran nothing. 3rd and 5 Cardinals at the Lakeside 40. And the snap to Cotter. Quick toss. Caught. That is Brunel. Breaks a tackle. Oh, no. He was trying to get away from Lauber and almost made it, but no, Lauber tripped him up enough.
You got it. He tripped him, all right? He missed the tackle, and then he leg whipped him. And I don't think that's legal, all right? I'd like to see that one again, as the reception was made for only about a 1-yard gain. It'll be 4th down. Columbus.
By the way, replays are Ninja's department if you need that. So
we can always call you New York, can't we?
Huh? Hey, New York is right next to you. Right? It's called Ninja. All right, 4:30 and counting left to play first half. It is a 4th down and about a little less than 5. 4th and a long 4 for Columbus at the Lakeside.
Oh, offside.
39, and that may just give them a first down. Yep, it's offside on Lakeside. 5-yard penalty, and that should result in a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down. Yes, it will.
That's just like rubbing salt right on the wound, Mike. Oh,
that's tough break for Lakeside.
Hurts.
Yep, absolutely.
Whether or not Columbus was going to go for it or not, I can't honestly tell you, but I don't know. That's a tough one to take.
All right, 1st and 10, Columbus. And the fake, the handoff, Brunel, left side. Or this is actually Cotter. He's inside the 20 and out of bounds on the near sideline. So Cotter faked the handoff to Brunel and took it himself down the near side of the field. And that's another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for Columbus. 24.
24-yard gain on the play.
24 yards. Got another email to get to here. This one says, go number 47, Jack Shanehair from Aunt Carla and Uncle Glenn. They're watching tonight. Carla and Glenn, thank you very much for the email. Again, sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. Put Columbus or Lakeside Lutheran in the subject line. Let me know who you're cheering for tonight. All right, up the middle, Brunel pushing his way all the way down near the 5. And that would be a gain of, what, about 9? Yep, we're going to call it a 9-yard pickup for Colton.
Colton Brunel now nearing the 100-yard mark, 8 carries.
Oh, is that all?
496. Yeah, he's a little off tonight.
It's 2nd and 1.
Long ways to
Cardinals.
go, Mike.
Yeah, he does. No, he does. We're 2nd and 1 for the Cardinals from the 5-yard line of Lakeside Lutheran. Couple receivers to that far side of the field. Cotter out of the gun. Low snap, digs it out. He's going to give it to Brunel. Bounces off the right side, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Columbus. Colton Brunel with his 2nd touchdown run, a 5-yarder. And with 3:15 to go in the second quarter, it is now 26-0 in favor of Columbus.
Yeah, Lakeside Lutheran is nearing the point in time here where the clock's going to keep running in the second half, Mike, at this rate.
Hines to try the extra point. He's 2 for 3 thus far. This one, plenty of leg, and it is good. All right, 27-0 Columbus leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Corbin Hines will kick it off for Columbus with 3:15 left in the first half here at Fireman's Park. There's the end-over-end kick and taken back around the 14-yard line. Ahead to the 20-25 and going to get taken down Out across the 30 on the return, Caden Knorr, the 5'10" senior.
Hey, we have to give some kudos to number 10. Who's number 10, Schweitz? Runs out there to get the tee. He really does some hustling out there. Number 10 for Columbus.
There's no 10 on the roster.
Right there. Number 10. Yeah, he's probably a freshman. He's not on the roster.
He's not on the roster.
Yeah. Oh, he needs a drink right now, whoever he is. We'll get that name for you, folks.
1st and 10, Warriors. They have it at their own 32, moving left to right, late second quarter. Right now trailing Columbus 27-0. And the give it to, is it Boo again? Let's see. Yeah, Caden Boo. And he had trouble even getting back to the line of scrimmage. I think he did, but.
Yeah, we'll give him no gain.
Yeah, no gain. 2:48 left in the first half. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's 27-0 Columbus. 2 passing touchdowns, both of them from Nathan Cotter to Riley Knockreiner, and 2 rushing touchdowns, both courtesy of Colton Brunel. That's been the scoring. Milsna out of the gun, bobbled it, but was able to hand it off to Boo, and then he's taken down by Mowbray. No, that's Dwyer actually on the carry. Dwyer on the carry, and Mowbray was Johnny on the spot to limit the damage to only about a yard. And it'll be 3rd and 9 for the Warriors.
Well, since that first drive of Lakeside Lutherans, in which they gained 50 yards from scrimmage, all by the ground rushing attack, Columbus has really figured out their rushing attack here. Since that time, there's just nothing going.
3rd and 9. Warriors have it on their own 33 under, 2 minutes left in the half. All Columbus at this point on the scoreboard. Milsna looking to throw, now rushing out of the pocket and being chased, and he will get dropped.
No gain.
For no gain, it appears. He was running for his life out there as he was being chased by Ty Cowell and also Brady Engel. And is there a timeout called? Yes, Columbus has just called timeout, which is brought to you by the good folks at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And we've got another email to get to here. It says, Go Cardinals. And a special shout out to our nephew, Devin McCormick. We're listening from the highways of Mississippi tonight. Sorry we can't be there. That's Aunt Michelle and Uncle Clifford checking in on the highways down in Mississippi. How about that? That's one state that I have never been to. I have never been to the state of Mississippi.
I don't think I have either, Mike.
I've been to, I've been to the South. I've been to Texas. I've been to Alabama. I've been to Georgia, Florida, all those. But I've never been to Mississippi. Sometime I got to get down there. Sports at dailydodge.com. That is where you will find us tonight. If you want to check in from Mississippi or wherever else you might be, sports at dailydodge.com.
Do you think I could talk my good buddy Schweitz over here into going to Mississippi now that he's a retired teacher and, like maybe late February, March, somewhere in there? What do you think, Schweitz? Huh?
Fourth down for Lakeside. And Trey Lauber's going to punt it away. Oh, it's blocked! The ball is loose, picked up by Columbus. And they've got it at the 20-yard line. The punt was blocked. And they're saying Riley Knockreiner blocked it. Colin Selk pounced on the ball.
He actually caught it in the air, I think.
Actually, you're right, he did. But
yeah.
So it's 1st and 10 Columbus. After the blocked punt, Cardinals have a McKinstry's Home Furnishings 1st and 10 on the Lakeside 21-yard line. They're already leading 27-0, looking to go up even more before we go into the locker room. All right, 1st and 10. And they will motion a man. That's Link. Snap back to Cotter, wants to throw. Got time. Throws. It is incomplete, just in front of the goal line. Oliver Setz was the intended receiver. And coverage out there by Cooper Milsna.
I tell you, Cotter trying to be an equal opportunity quarterback here. You know, he goes to Brady Link a lot.
Love,
goes to the Knock Riders, and now he's trying to give Oliver Setz, who, you know, out of his fullback position doesn't get anything near the glory that he should because he doesn't carry the football. But everybody knows that the blocks really count.
Make it 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals at the Lakeside 21-yard line. 1:23 left in the half. Cotter again looking to throw. Got time. Dumps. Yeah, that was incomplete. Did big number 51 get a paw on it? That was Benjamin Buxa. He did.
Absolutely.
Yep, he knocked it. He got enough of it to alter that, and it's incomplete, so a 3rd down coming up. With now 1:19 left until halftime. Columbus this week ranked number 3 in the Associated Press Medium Schools rankings. Columbus is also ranked number 2 in Division 4 in the wisports.net rankings. Lakeside Lutheran was in the others receiving votes category. Back to throw, Cotter out of the gun to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Columbus! Braxton Knockreiner. 21-yard strike, and it's now 33-0 in favor of Columbus. $1:13 left in the half.
Nathan Cotter now over the 100-yard mark through the airwaves tonight. 7 for 9 for 101 yards and 3 scores.
All right, Hines will attempt the extra point. Kick is up. Kick is good. 34-0 in favor of Columbus, and we are back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We also offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
And as we come back, here's the kick. And this is Boo on the return across the 25-30, and he kind of lost his footing and was touched down by Eckern and Setz. We have 66 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's now 34-0. Columbus leading Lakeside Lutheran. Boy, you know, you think back to Lakeside Lutheran, that 14-play drive they had to open the game that, you know, it ended up, it stalled. They turned it over on downs. But you're thinking to yourself, this might be a dogfight tonight. Columbus, ever since then, has just dominated. 1st and 10. Warriors on their own 32. Mills fumbles the exchange. It's loose, still loose. I think Columbus has it. They do. Mowbray got it.
Oh, my goodness.
Jefferson Mowbray. He got it. 59 seconds left in the half. Columbus still with a timeout in 59 seconds. They can add to this lead. It's 34-0, and they're looking for more. Wow. We talked about it, Tim. This is a pretty good Lakeside Lutheran football team here. They're young. They're battling injuries. We know that. But, you know, you don't win 6 games by accident, especially in this league. And Columbus is just having their way right now. Turnovers don't help, though, do they? All right, a 1st and 10 of McKinstry's Home Furnishings. 1st and 10 Cardinals from the Lakeside 27. Cotter the give. Brunel following his blocker inside the 20, inside the 15. One man to beat. 10. Still on his feet, and he steps out of bounds near the 5-yard line. Colton Brunel takes it all the way down to about the 5-yard line, 22 yards on the run, and it's 1st and goal for Columbus. Incredible.
He's like a man playing amongst boys.
He's a man
I'm
among
dead
boys.
Serious, folks.
Absolutely.
You got to see this kid play. He's really, really good.
And he's only a junior. That's the thing that scares the heck out of me. I mean, you think he's a senior, and he's not. Wow. Boy, he had a nice. He's got some nice guys up front blocking for him too. Let's put it that way. I mean.
Yeah, but he gets
a lot of himself. Yeah, he's just breaking tackles. And 1st and goal from the 5.
Penalty flag.
And that
Too
flag
much time.
comes out. Delay a game on Columbus. So now a 1st and goal from the 5 becomes 1st and goal from the 10-yard line after that 5-yard penalty marker. Wait till you hear this email I just got. I'll get to it in a second here.
I'm sitting here with bated breath.
Bated breath.
Whatever that means. I've yet to figure out what that means.
Okay. 1st and goal for Columbus from the 10. Cotter to throw. Caught on the right side. Link to the 5. Waltzes into the end zone untouched, but there's a flag down.
Yeah,
there's
that
a
was,
flag down. And
there was a little blocking before the pass right there.
Let's check it out here.
I find that one a little that one's going to have to come back, I'm afraid.
We're going to get the call from our official, and it is.
They're
picking it up. Touchdown, Columbus. Brady Link hauls in the 10-yard pass, and it's now 40-0 in favor of Columbus. 44 seconds left in the half. For Cotter, that is his 4th touchdown pass of the game. How about Link getting into the action now?
Yeah, the discussion up here in the box, Mike.
Hines' kick is up, and it is good.
And the reason why they waved that penalty off is because the pass was behind the line of scrimmage. And if that be the case, then the receiver can actually block prior to the pass. See how much we know about the rules of football.
41-0. We are not making that up. That is not a misprint. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. How about Nathan Cotter? 4 touchdown passes in the first half.
He looks really, really comfortable. Yes, he's got a lot of time, but hey, when you got time to throw the football, not everybody is very accurate, and he is. He is right spot on tonight, folks. We're going to give him what's left of these Reese's peanut butter cup that his dad brought us prior to the game. But I'll tell you what, he better get this game over in a hurry because there ain't going to be a whole lot left.
Not at the rate we're going, huh?
No. And I got to visit my heart doctor on Tuesday. Oh, brother. I better slow down, Mike. What do you think?
You could have a few.
You think?
That's all right.
Couple
I'll
more?
give you
Okay.
a few here. Yeah,
Couple
absolutely.
more.
All right, here's Hines' approach. End over end kick. Fielded at the 19 to the 20, 25. This is Kenora across the 30, 35, and out near the 40-yard line before Corbin Hines takes him down. But with 37 seconds left in the first half on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is now 41-0 Columbus. And by the way, I was talking about that email. This one says, "Go Cardinals," and it says, "We're streaming from Thailand."
Oh my.
From Ranong, Thailand. It's 7:50 a.m. local time. That's from Dan and Minnie in Thailand. Did I pronounce that right? R-A-N-O-N-G, Ranong, Thailand? I hope I did.
Of course you did, Mike.
Of course I did.
How do we know?
1st and 10. And on the ground is Boo, and he gets across the 40 to about the 42. But how about that? Well, Dan and Minnie, thank you very much for the email from all the way from Ranong, Thailand.
What is their connection? Can I ask?
It just says go. It doesn't say a player's name, but it says Go
okay.
Cardinals. So that is fantastic. Thank you very much for sending that email. I hope all is well there.
What do they have for breakfast in Thailand?
I don't know. They didn't say. If they want to email back, maybe they'll tell us.
Yeah, I'd love to know.
2nd and 8, Lakeside with 4 seconds now, and they snap it. And on the ground, they'll keep it, but just not much happening there as Boo went up the middle for about 2. And that's the end of the first half of play. Well, we're going to get to more emails at the halftime break, but we have reached intermission here at Fireman's Park. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard at the break, it is Columbus 41, Lakeside Lutheran nothing. Let's take a break. We're back right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Lamer's Bus Lines. Our community needs you. What drives you? Drive for Lamer.
I wanted to do something good for my community, and now I get to make a difference in kids' lives.
Call or visit us at golamers.com for more information.
There's only so much fishing a retired guy can do.
What drives you? Drive for Lamers.
Our kids need us. I felt like I needed to do something good for my community.
Call or visit golamers.com for more information.
And I'm getting paid for it.
Lamer's Bus Lines. Our community needs you.
A career in manufacturing can be both enjoyable and rewarding. Tisha has been at Metalcraft in Mayville for 2 decades, and she thoroughly agrees.
We have great insurance here. Our pay is very good here, and you have room to better, your pay with raises and all that. It's just a very good job. It's very family orientated here.
Explore the many career opportunities in manufacturing by stopping in at Moraine Park Technical College or visiting DodgeRegionMBA.org.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
At Prairie Ridge Health, we believe that orthopedics is more than surgery. It's about getting your life back. Our collaborative team of expert surgeons, therapists, and nurses work together to get you back to feeling pain-free in your daily life. Our innovative and proven program is designed to get you from hospital to home with confidence. Find out how the Prairie Ridge Health orthopedic team can help you at prairieridge.health. Prairie Ridge Health accepts over 70 major insurances, including Dean.
Did you know you don't have to suffer with loose, poor-fitting dentures? What if you didn't have to worry about gluing in your dentures just to have a meal with friends and family? At Preferred Dental Partners, we can provide a better way with dental implants. These implants can be done in our office and many times can be used to hold in the dentures you already have. Call the doctors at Preferred Dental Partners to see how they can help you eat worry-free. You can find Preferred Dental Partners in Beaver Dam and Horicon or online at pdpdentist.com.
And welcome back inside Fireman's Park in Columbus. Alongside my good friend and partner, Tim Haldeman, my name is Mike Tronson. Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja, is our videographer and engineer. And our game tonight is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game is also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Lamer's Tour and Travel, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Columbus Water and Light, Prairie Ridge Health, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Landmark Credit Union. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Preferred Dental Partners, Air Care, Metalcraft of Mayville, Slumberland Furniture, Kraft Heinz, Great Harvest Bakery, and Jerry's Automotive. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard at halftime, it's all Cardinals. As they lead the Warriors, it's Columbus 41, Lakeside Lutheran nothing. And before we get to the first half scoring summary and some of the first half stats, wanted to get to a few more emails that have come in. And this one says, cheering on our cousin Colton Brunel from Sullivan. It says, go Colton and go Columbus. That's from Jackson and Dylan in Sullivan tonight. Not too far from here, but thanks for that email very much. That's from Jackson and Dylan, cheering on Colton and the Cardinals from Sullivan tonight. Let's see here. This email, this one says, great to see Columbus doing well. Best of luck to them. Also great to see the dynamic announcing duo back together again. And that one is from someone very near and dear to my heart. That's from my sister, Lori, tuning into the broadcast up in the Twin Cities tonight.
Hi, Lori.
Lori was with us at a game last year when Columbus was playing. She came down in November and actually came up into the press box, and I think we put her to sleep. With no, we didn't. We didn't. We had a good time. That was actually the Level 4 playoff game down at Bigfoot. But Lori, thanks for tuning in. Glad to hear from you. And speaking of family, let's see here. I've got an email. This one is from my father. He says, a little late to the party, but good to see Columbus doing well, wishing them all the best. And he says the same thing. He says, also good to see the announcing dream team back together again. Well, Dad, you must be dreaming because I don't know who you're talking about.
Well,
so,
guess what? I am dreaming because I didn't know the camera was on us, Mike, and I just yawned again.
Oh,
come on,
Timmy.
Ninja. You got to let me know when the camera's on us, man. 2 bags of candy next week. Okay.
Here you go, buddy.
I'm fine.
Okay, all right. There's water, too, all right? It's 41-0 in favor of Columbus at the break. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's take another timeout. We'll come back for the first half stats and scoring summary right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Thanks again for inviting me into your cabin, Andy, but are you at all worried about not calling Surefire and Horicon and upgrading to a Lennox home comfort system? The weather sounds surreal out there.
Scott. Its name is Scott. He's a unionized weather monster.
A unionized weather monster is outside this cabin right now? Are you sure you don't want a Lennox home comfort system out here?
Nah, it's no big deal. That's why the doors and windows are barricaded. And if he gets closer, I scare him off with this.
Get that blow dryer ready. The weather monster is coming in.
Nah, that's just Bigfoot's cousin Margaret. I invited her for dinner. She makes a great stroganoff.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
For us, I would say. I don't know.
And we continue our halftime show here at Fireman's Park in Columbus on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Columbus leads Lakeside Lutheran 41-0. We had a couple of messages come in during the break. We had a message from Jessica Bolter who says, go number 64 and go Columbus. Tuning in tonight from Hampton, Iowa. Thank you very much, Jessica, for the message. Ninja got that one to me. And then another one Ninja got to me. This one says, "Go Lakeside," and this is from Annie. Annie, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Zapharos, checking in tonight. And so, Annie, thank you very much. I apologize if I mispronounced your last name, but wanting to wish Lakeside Lutheran well in this game. But right now, it's all Columbus. It's 41-0. And before we run down the scoring summary in the first half, Tim, let's take a look at some individual and team numbers.
Well, after Lakeside Lutheran took the opening kickoff, 50 yards in 14 plays, and then turned it over on downs, the Warriors have been held in check ever since. 25 carries from scrimmage for a total of 66 yards, and like I said, 50 of those coming on the first drive. 0 for 2 passing the football, so 66 total net yards for Lakeside Lutheran in this ball game. The Columbus Cardinals, of course, always led by Colton Brunel. He has carried the football 12 times for 155 yards, as I've just had some M&M cookies thrown in my face here. That's all wonderful. Is that compliments of Marlon Hensler? Oh, Marlon, the voice of the Columbus Cards and the Columbus Cardinal marching band.
I thought I was the voice of the Columbus Cardinals. No, I guess no, I'm just teasing.
He's the PA voice.
I'm not the legend around here.
He is the PA
I'm not
voice.
the legend.
Thank you, Marlon. We appreciate it. And there's a bake sale going on, right? Who's putting that on?
Volleyball team, isn't it?
Drama
I
Club.
beg your pardon.
Columbus Drama Club putting on a bake sale. So if you want a little late snack and you're in the neighborhood, come on over. So back to the stats. Colton Brunel, 12 carries for 155 yards and a couple of TDs. But Nathan Cotter, 4 touchdowns passing thus far in this first half. 121 total yards. Both Knockreiners have caught the football a couple of times. Brady Link has caught a touchdown pass. He's just spreading it out to anybody and everybody out there that is an eligible receiver. And Nathan Cotter, not only has he passed for 121 yards here in the first half, as I've got him 8 for 10, but he's also ran the football a couple of times for 31 yards. So just an all-around performance by the entire Columbus football team. And let's not forget the defense, because they've gotten a couple of turnovers. I know one fumble recovery for sure, and an interception as well. So, what do you do? What do you do if you're Lakeside Lutheran? I mean, we're going to have a running clock here in the second half. It's not going to take very long.
Let's run down the first half scoring summary. All Columbus, as the score would indicate. There was actually only one scoring play in the first quarter. That's because Lakeside Lutheran had the ball to start the game, and they kept it for almost the entire first quarter before turning it over on downs. But after they turned it over on downs, the very next play, the first play from scrimmage for Columbus, Colton Brunel broke off a 70-yard run for a touchdown. The extra point tacked on by Corbin Hines, so it was 7-0 Columbus with 2:45 left to go in the first quarter. Flip ahead to the second period, Columbus was all over it. Less than a minute into the period, Nathan Cotter tossed a 10-yard touchdown pass to Riley Knockreiner. Extra point by Hines was good. 14-0 Columbus, less than a minute into the second quarter. Then a few minutes later, with 8:24 left in the period, Cotter tossed a 35-yard touchdown pass again to Riley Knockreiner. This time the extra point was no good, but it was 20-0 Columbus. Then, about 5 minutes later, a little more than that, 3:15 to go in the half, it was Colton Brunel with a 5-yard touchdown run. That was his second touchdown run of the game. Extra point was good, 27-0 Columbus. And then they scored 2 more times before the end of the half. With 1:13 left in the second quarter, Cotter with a 21-yard touchdown pass to Braxton Knockreiner. Hines' extra point was true, 34-0 Columbus. And then with 44 seconds left in the half, Cotter with a 10-yard touchdown pass to Brady Link. And the extra point was good to make it 41-0 Columbus. So there you have it. Nathan Cotter with 4 passing touchdowns in the first half, 2 of them to Riley Knockreiner, 1 to Braxton Knockreiner, and 1 to Brady Link. Meanwhile, Colton Brunel with those 2 rushing touchdowns. So that's where we stand at the break. 41-0. Columbus leads Lakeside Lutheran on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We're back right after this timeout on Daily Dodge TV.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, or all-you-can-eat deep-fried fantail shrimp for $14.99. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Book your wedding, anniversary, or birthday celebration now for 2022.
If a new smile is what you're looking for, we have the answer for you. Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental, where we specialize in making people smile. We promise to take the time to get to know you so we can provide you with a custom plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Our experienced team looks forward to hearing from you soon. Call us today at 623-5559.
Come to Columbus Family Dental. The people here are nice, and I trust them.
Columbus Water and Light cheers on the Columbus Cardinals in their game against Lakeside Lutheran. Columbus Water and Light believes that the cornerstone of a not-for-profit municipally owned and operated utility is local people working together to meet local needs. Columbus Water and Light invests in more than meters, poles, and wires in the community. Their civic pride and commitment to excellent customer service extends to making Columbus a better place to live and work. Go Cardinals!
If you ask a community member what comes to mind when they think Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, chances are they'll say our commitment to our community, and that's why we're proud to cheer on our Columbus Cardinal football team. Farmers and Merchants Union Bank has been proud to offer the latest in banking technology and great customer service for generations. Check us out today at fmub.bank or step into one of our 6 convenient locations. And go Cardinals! Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, just about ready to start quarter number 3 here at Fireman's Park. Mike Tronson alongside my good friend and partner Tim Haldeman. Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja, is our videographer and engineer. And Ninja's daughter Ember is here. We've got the whole gang together. And the second half now just about getting underway. And we're going to have a running clock in the second half tonight because Columbus right now on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard leads Lakeside Lutheran by the count of 41-0. Again, send us an email during the second half if you'd like to do so. We'd love to hear from you. sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. Please put Columbus or Lakeside Lutheran in the subject line. We'd like to know your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. And again, don't be shy. Send us an email. By the way, Annie, who was cheering on Lakeside Lutheran, messaged Ninja back and said that I did pronounce her name correctly. And I'm like, wow, that never happens, does it?
Hey, I got a question
She's watching
for you.
from Watertown, is it? Okay, so Annie, thank you very much again for tuning in tonight. It's been a tough one for your team, but you know what? They're still having a good season.
Hey, question for you, Mike. Who does Columbus play next week?
New Glarus Monticello,
okay.
right here.
Right here.
And by the way, that's a game we're going to be broadcasting right here on Daily Dodge TV.
That's all good.
We'll be on the air with our John Deere pregame show at 6:45 next week, Friday night, October 14th. Kickoff is at 7. Columbus hosting New Glarus Monticello to wrap up the 2022 regular season. Here's the approach, and the kick is a low kick, and it's going to bounce and be taken right at the 20-yard line. This is Link coming to the near side of the field and avoids one tackler, but then can't avoid the second wave. Gets out to about the 23, maybe the 24. And that's where the Cardinals will set up shop. 1st and 10. McKinstry's Home Furnishings, 1st and 10. But again, we'll have the running clock in play here in the second half. And yeah, they marked it at the 24. So that's where the Cardinals will set up, but they lead this game 41-0. After that opening drive by Lakeside that took the better part of the first quarter, it has been all Cardinals in this one. Cotter out of the gun on this first down play, hands it to Brunel, and Brunel up to the 25, where he is taken down there by Samuel Schmidt, the inside linebacker, 5'10" junior. Picked up just shy of 2 yards, so second and a long 8 or a short 9. Take your pick.
I'll bet you 10-1 that young Mr. Schmidt out there, I'll bet you his dad is Gordy. I'll bet you 10-1. There's going to be a few of those coming through the Lakeside Lutheran roster here in the next few years.
On 2nd and 8, give to Brunel up the middle, breaking tackles, still on his feet, pushing the pile across the 30 out near the 33-yard line. Boy, is that guy strong, huh?
He's almost at the 35.
Yeah,
Mike.
and Lauber was there defensively, but boy, I tell you what, he just kept the motor running, did Brunel, and he is so tough to bring down. First down, by the way, at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. First down for Columbus.
We got a timeout.
A timeout, do we?
We got an injury.
Injury timeout.
Lakeside
Okay, there we
Lutheran.
go.
Oh, my. That's the quarterback. That's Mills.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my.
Yeah, they're helping Mills off here.
Whatsoever
no.
On his right leg.
Yeah, he is.
My.
Yep, that's not good. Oh, boy. Let's hope it's not as bad as it looks, but that doesn't look good. And our thoughts with him right now is his teammates helping him over to the sideline. Oh, boy. You know, and again, I'd like to know, and again, we weren't able to talk with the Lakeside staff before the game, but I want to know what happened to Levi Burkholz, why he didn't start, because he's been starting all year. He was injured most of the season last year. We didn't see him when they played Columbus last year. He was slated to start this game, but at the beginning of the night we were here, he was in jeans and a T-shirt over on the sideline. So anyways, it's 1st and 10. Brunel off the right side, 40, 45, and he gets tripped up from behind on the play by Lauber. But it's another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for Columbus. And again, running clock, we're at 9:51 and counting left in the third quarter. And, 41-0 Columbus here. How much longer do you keep the starters in? On one hand, you don't want them to get hurt.
Drive.
On the other hand, you want them to still get their reps in.
Yeah.
So that's where do you draw the line?
One drive.
Think they're done after this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 48. Handoff Brunel straight ahead, 50, and got started to lose his footing a little bit as he got inside the 45-yard line of Lakeside Lutheran. They will mark it at the 44, so that's a gain of about 8 on the play. 2nd and 2 coming up. They're saying that he lost the ball?
Yeah, I think there was a fumble, Mike.
Oh, okay. Well,
they weren't very demonstrative.
No, they weren't at all.
I can tell you that much.
Lakeside's got the ball.
Yeah.
Can we see a replay on that? I mean, my goodness.
Too late now, Ninja says.
All right, well, that's all you got? Come on. I'm just giving you a hard time. 1st and 10 Lakeside after the turnover from their own 44.
Oh, we got a new quarterback.
Yeah, and we got to talk about that,
That's
too.
number 31, and he just got welcomed to the ball game.
Yeah, Boo
and he
took
didn't even
the
have the
handoff.
ball. Oh, my goodness.
Nick Bodie, a 5'7" sophomore, is your quarterback. Bodie, he wears number 31, as you said, and he has taken over. So Lakeside down to, I guess, what we essentially would call its third-string quarterback here. You got a sophomore in there. I'm still trying to figure out how I missed the fumble.
I sort of thought there was, and then you didn't say anything about it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I just didn't catch it. 1st and I should say second down here.
Whoa,
Brett.
that was a direct snap to the
Boo.
back in the backfield.
Little wildcatting here.
Yeah.
Boo was a direct snap to Boo, as Tim mentioned. I wasn't ready for that, but you are right, and picked up, let's see here.
He got a yard.
A yard, yep. And they'll mark it in or across the 45. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you're like, I mean, you might as well try some things, you know? I mean, what the heck? So single receivers left and right. Bodie, the quarterback, out of the gun. Dwyer and Boo split backs behind him. And look out, that exchange is muffed, and it's recovered by Lakeside.
Yep.
Yeah, that one just had danger all over it.
Loss of
and
one.
It was a loss of about a yard, and it was recovered by Boo.
Boo recovers the fumbled snap on the play. We'll move it back a yard, and it'll be 4th down and 10.
So a 4th down situation here for Lakeside. They're going to have to punt it. Clock running again with just under 7 minutes remaining, third quarter. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is 41-0 in favor of Columbus. A couple of emails came in. I'll get to those shortly. Lauber to punt. Link back to receive. Kick is up.
Ooh, that's
this
a nice
one,
spiral.
Nice spiral, and it's going to go out of bounds. We'll see where they spot it.
Lauber's punt is punted out of bounds.
Official walking up the sideline, still walking up, and we'll stop around the 26-yard line. So Columbus with a 1st and 10 from their own 26. Let's see. This email says, watching from my living room, go Cardinals, from our good friend Big Jer. Checking in tonight. Big Jer checking in. Thank you very much, Jer. Appreciate that. This one says, go Columbus Cardinals, and Brady Link from the Klein family. So the Kleins tuning in tonight, cheering on Columbus. We appreciate the email. And on the ground, boy, Brunell broke a tackle.
I was wrong.
He was about to go down. He comes out, and now he's at the 40, 45, and he's still on his feet. Let's see, where are they going to mark him out? At the 40. They mark him out around the 40 or inside the 40 of Lakeside. Let's see where they put it here. But my goodness, yeah, Tim, you were saying one drive for them, and I was thinking maybe you were right on. But they put the ball at the 36-yard line of Lakeside Lutheran.
48-yard gain.
Wow.
48-yard gain. He's over the 200-yard mark. 205 yards on 15 carries. He's coming out. I think we've seen the last of Colton Brunell tonight. I would hope both offensively and defensively.
No. Well, I'll talk about that in a second here. I'm talking to Jeff Schweitzer to my right here in the booth. Here's the handoff. And that is Tyler Ott. He wears number 7 on his back. Tyler Ott with a nice run on his first touch of the game as he takes it to the 31. Now, I have not heard this. Now, I don't know if anybody else, I don't want to start spreading, rumors, but at the same time, something about Nuglaris Monticello not wanting to play the game next Friday night? Somebody. Okay, well, I mean.
Is it non-conference, I take it?
No, it's a conference game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they 0 for the season or something?
They got one win coming into the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Low snap, dug out by Cotter. He throws. It is caught. And that's Link inside the 20 and down inside the 15 before he's ushered out of bounds on the near sideline. But that's going to be a pickup of about 23 yards or so. Let's see where they put it here.
26 yards.
Okay, so 26 actually. Yeah, we probably shouldn't even go there because that's, but people talk sometimes. I would think that that game's going to be played as scheduled. Or at least I would hope it would be played as scheduled. We'll leave it at that. 1st and 10 for Columbus from the Lakeside 12.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that snap. And going back to dive on it is Tyler Ott. I'm not sure what was happening there. An errant snap. Again, clock is running, so we're down to 3:12 and counting left in period 3. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, for the moment, it remains 41-0 Columbus, but they lost yardage on that as they'll mark the ball at the 25-yard line of Lakeside. So make it, let's see, they've got to get down to where? They've got to get about the 2?
Yeah.
To get so it would be a second down and 23 or a little less than that. Cotter out of the gun has it. Throwing. Found his man. Caught Mowbray into the end zone. Touchdown, Columbus. Cotter with his 5th touchdown pass of the night. And with 2:37 to go in the third, it's now 47-0 Columbus. 5 touchdown passes in the game for Cotter. It was a 25-yarder.
To 4 different receivers. Braxton Rockreiner for 1, Brady Link for 1, Jefferson Mowbray for 1, and Riley Knockreiner for 2.
Here's the extra point attempt. It's no good. Missed it wide right. Let's take a 1-minute break. We're back after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Columbus Water and Light cheers on the Columbus Cardinals in their game against Lakeside Lutheran. Columbus Water and Light believes that the cornerstone of a not-for-profit, municipally owned and operated utility is local people working together to meet local needs. Columbus Water and Light invests in more than meters, poles, and wires in the community. Their civic pride and commitment to excellent customer service extends to making Columbus a better place to live and work. Go Cardinals!
If you ask a community member what comes to mind when they think Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, chances are they'll say our commitment to our community, and that's why we're proud to cheer on our Columbus Cardinal football team. Farmers and Merchants Union Bank has been proud to offer the latest in banking technology and great customer service for generations. Check us out today at fmub.bank or step into one of our 6 convenient locations. And go Cardinals! Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All righty, 2:37 left in the third. And here is the ground ball on the ensuing kick, taken around the 21 to the 25, 30. And there's a big, massive humanity out there pushing Boo back. Caden Boo on the return, and going to set up shop for Lakeside around their own 33-yard line, thereabouts.
33-yard line with 2:10 remaining in the quarter. We are going to have it Warriors ball, 1st and 10.
All right, 1st and 10. It's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for the Warriors. Bodie at quarterback, and I'm not sure. He kept it. He did.
He fell right down.
Yeah, he did. He fell
right at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Beecraft, the ball carrier, keeps it. Tripped up in the backfield. It's going to be 2nd down and 12.
By the way, a couple of scores here. This score, it says Lodi 42, New Glarus Monticello at the half. So Lodi up big there. Thanks to Big Jer for that one.
I got a 6-0 lead by Clinton over Waterloo. Waterloo's homecoming tonight.
On 2nd and 12. It's Bodie, and he went off the left side and then got taken down. There were red jerseys all over him. Link was there. Who else was there? Several other players.
3rd down and 10.
Just under a minute left in the third period. It's going to be a 3rd and roughly, 10? 3rd and 10 for the Warriors from about their own 34-yard line. Bodie hands it off, and boy, there's just nothing happening up the middle. Boy, Boo just gets shoved backwards.
Lonnie Aragon in there on the tackle. Boo gets knocked backwards.
Lonnie Aragon was there on the stop, and Riley Kaminsky was in there too. That may be the last play of the period, as we're down to 12 seconds.
Yep.
And that would appear to be the case. All right, so that is the end of period number 3, and on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, after 3, Columbus 47 and Lakeside Lutheran nothing. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
What's in your kid's lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? roast beef on sourdough, PB&J on cinnamon chip with bananas. That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Mike and Tim back at Fireman's Park, fourth quarter getting underway with Columbus on top of Lakeside Lutheran 47-0 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. It's a fourth down for Lakeside to start period number 4, so Lauber will have to punt it away, and Brady Link back deep to receive this kick. Lauber, it's a fake. He's going to throw, and it is incomplete. On the far sideline, intended for Jorgensen.
I'm not so sure.
Or let's see, are they discussing it? Let's see.
No, it's complete.
Oh, it's complete, they're saying.
Yeah.
Can we see that again, Justin?
Yeah, he bobbled it.
He bobbled it.
He was on the ground, and it went up in the air, and it came right down in his hands.
My goodness. That's a heck of a catch, because I didn't think it was a catch. So I beg your pardon. I stand corrected.
The only completed pass of the night.
Wow.
Lakeside Lutheran is from punt formation.
It's a fake punt, and it gets them a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down. All right, 1st and 10 for the Warriors, now at their own 47-yard line. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Quarterback Bodie out of the gun. Now they motion a man, and they're going to hand it off, and that is a carry by number 42 on the roster. And, of course, I don't have 42 on the roster. That is the curse of high school football.
We're going to give him 8.
We're going to give number 42 8 yards. There's no 42 on the roster.
Infamous number 42.
Yep. And it could be something that was, it was a player that wasn't added, or maybe they changed jersey numbers. You never know. But you know what? We're always good for that, usually once a game somewhere. All right, 2nd and 2 after a game. It was a gain of 8. There's 42 in motion again. And he'll take the handoff again.
There he goes.
Inside the 40, down to about the 35. I love this guy. I wish I knew his name.
He just got 11.
There's nothing we can do, folks, and we apologize, but
hey, even the infamous Marlon Hensler,
he doesn't know either.
Yeah,
he doesn't know. I mean, it's not his fault.
Of all time, the greatest in Columbus of all time, doesn't even know his name. He's number 42.
McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for Lakeside. 1st and 10 now at the Columbus 36-yard line. And Bodie fakes the handoff. Right side he goes. Down inside the 30 and ushered out of bounds over on the far sideline. 9:25 and counting left on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 47-0 Columbus with the lead. Lakeside with the football. Warriors have it with a 2nd down in about 3.
Yep.
Ball's now inside the 30, down around the 28 or so. And here's Bodie. Giving it to number 42. He's inside the 25.
Got a first down.
Yep. That's another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down.
Got about 5.
First down, Warriors.
8:39 and counting left. Well, Columbus has just dominated this one tonight, other than that First drive by Lakeside. Columbus has never really been threatened. 1st and 10. Warriors on the Cardinal 23. And play action here. Bodie looking to throw. It is going to be incomplete. It was intended for Lostetter in the end zone. Cole Lostetter, the intended receiver. And almost had him, too. Yeah, it was a pretty good pass. He almost had him. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Again, Lakeside Lutheran closes out the regular season next Friday night at Edgewood. Meanwhile, Columbus here at home against New Glarus Monticello. Both those games kick off at 7. You can watch the Columbus New Glarus Monticello game next week here on Daily Dodge TV. Bodie on the keeper, right side, inside the 20, and he gets taken down around the 19, maybe the 18. We'll see where they spot it. But yeah, that's the plan is for us to be here next Friday night, 7 o'clock kick, 6:45 for the John Deere pregame report. Tim, if you can take a little time off from umpiring and golfing, we'd love to have you back here next Friday night.
Always.
Ninja, you going to be here next week?
Starting at 7.
Why not, huh?
Yeah, you can't play golf in the dark, although you tried it this summer.
I did.
Yeah. I've done it a couple times.
And you know what?
It's a hoot.
I'm not any better in the dark than I am in the daytime. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
But it is fun with those
I
lighted
know.
balls at night. I mean, that's just wild. It's a good time. All right, 3rd and about 6 for Lakeside from the Columbus 19.
Oh,
it
looks like
a timeout.
Looks like a fire drill out there right now, Mike.
Yeah, Lakeside calls timeout, brought to you by the good folks at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back after this Daily Dodge TV.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
On 3rd and 6 for Lakeside from the 19. Bodie looking to throw, and it is going to be incomplete in the end zone. Lauber, the intended receiver. Really good coverage out there.
I'll tell you, Bodie put it right on the money once again. He can throw the football very accurately.
Yes. Is that number 6? Is that, you said Jack Cow? Yeah, okay. Was on the cover man, because again, he's not on the roster either. So hey, we're equal opportunity rosters here for both sides. Anyways, under 6 minutes to go now. It's 4th down, and Lakeside will go for it. 4th and 6 from the Cardinal 19, trailing 47-0. Bodie fakes the handoff, looking to throw towards the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. And a leaping grab by Lostetter. 19-yard touchdown pass from Bodie to Lostetter, and it's 47-6 with 5:44 left. So now the extra point attempt. Well, something positive for Lakeside here at the end. This is Karsten Grundahl to attempt the extra point.
Oh, boy.
And offside was called. So we'll try it again. Grundall out of the hold of Boo. Trying to tack on the extra point. Kick is up, and did somebody get a hand on it? Nope. If they did, they still got it. Yeah, it got floated across. 47-7. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We also offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
Matt to live action. And Link on the return, 25, 30. He's to the outside, 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds near midfield. There's a flag down. It's back around the 27-yard line, and it's on Lakeside. Was it a legal block?
It's on Columbus.
Oh, in Columbus. I beg your pardon. Beg your pardon. Was it a legal block?
Yeah.
And now they're helping another injured player off for Lakeside. That is
Bless you, Ninja.
Samuel Schmidt. Being helped off. Let's hope he's all right. He was walking a little gingerly. His teammates were helping him. Got another email to get to here. I'll get to that in just a moment. But right now, approaching the 5-minute mark and counting of the fourth quarter on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, 47-7. Columbus leads Lakeside, and Columbus with the ball. And we got a new quarterback in there. And on the run, look at this. Up the middle across the 40 goes Connor Roach. We got an email from some of his fan club, from his family earlier. Connor Roach on the big run up the middle.
He just went 24 yards.
24 yards, yes. How about that?
Showed some pretty good quickness right
there.
And
a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down with 4:25 left. And the new quarterback is Luke Call. Luke Call, a sophomore, 6'2", 160. And the give is to Roach again, and he fumbled the football. It's loose, picked up by Lakeside, and he's going to take it all the way in for a Lakeside Lutheran touchdown. Caleb Hines returns the fumble for a Lakeside touchdown with 3:59 left to play.
You know, Mike, this football game, the final score is going to end rather similar to the game last week. You know, if they make the extra point, it's going to be 47-14.
But this was
last
a much different game than last time. Yeah.
Yeah. How much different could it be?
So the extra point attempt coming up here from Grundall. Out of the hold of Lauber this time. Here's the kick.
Well, that one's going to be a little short.
That's going to be short, and he missed it.
Last time it went 21 yards. It has to go 20, and it just made it over the bar. This time it was just short of the bar.
All right, we're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, Powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com. Insured by NCUA.
Lamers Bus Lines. Our community needs you. What drives you? Drive for Lamers.
I wanted to do something good for my community, and now I get to make a difference in kids' lives.
Call or visit us at golamers.com for more information.
There's only so much fishing a retired guy can do.
What drives you? Drive for Lamers.
Our kids need us. I felt like I needed to do something good for my community.
Call or visit golamers.com for more information.
And I'm getting paid for it.
Lamers Bus Lines. Our community needs you.
All right, we've got 3:59 left in this one. 47-13, Columbus leads Lakeside on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Here's the kick, and a low ground ball bounces, takes a funny bounce, and will be picked up back around the 12 to the 15, 20, and out near the 30-yard line. On the return for Columbus was Colton Brunel. I'm surprised he's even, why is he out there? That's my question. Why is Brunel out there right now?
I'm just standing here shaking my head. I mean, he goes and, gets a sprained ankle and is out for a month. Goodness gracious.
I'm not a coach. I'm not going to, I don't criticize, but it struck me as very odd that he was out there. All right, call the quarterback, takes the snap, hands it off. And look at this run. He could go 50, 40, 30, down the right sideline, 20, 10, touchdown Columbus. How about a 70-yard touchdown run for Connor Roach? This is crazy.
Well, Connor Roach is approaching the 100-yard mark. He's got 3 carries for 94 yards.
Good heavens.
And a score. He just matched Colton Brunel's 70-yard touchdown the first time he touched the football tonight.
Jeff Schweitzer saying he had over 300 yards Monday in the JV game? Are you kidding me?
Well, he's fast. The kid can run.
Wow. That is something. 40, it's now, actually, big pardon, 53-13 now, and extra point pending here. Hines to tack it on. Kick is up, plenty of leg. Kick is good. So, after all of that, with 3:02 left, my goodness, it is now 54-13. Just crazy. Did you put the extra point on the board there, Jeff? Yeah, 54-13, by the way. We'll keep it here. And, hey, I got your back. I got your back. I'd rather look at your backside than your front side. Jeff, I'm giving you a hard time.
I may have to referee the fight in the booth here tonight. Who's going to do the rope-a-dope?
Oh, my goodness. Crazy, folks. I can't keep up with all the scoring here. This is crazy.
And Ninja says he's got it all on video.
Oh, he does, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Ninja, don't even think about it, all right?
If we didn't have any fun doing this, we wouldn't do it, right, Tronson?
Well, that's very true. Oh, my goodness. Here's the kickoff, end-over-end kick, taken at the 10. Fumbled at the 10, now picked back up, and trying to go to the far side of the field and getting taken down by Cowell. On the return was Isaiah Sampson. There's been so much scoring here in the last few moments that I'm behind on my tweets. I tweet out the scores and I'm behind. I got one more to make up. It was the Roach score. We're getting there, I promise.
Well, if nothing else, it's 1st and 10 Lakeside Lutheran from their own 19-yard line. You want me to take over here, Chief?
I think I got it.
You got it? Okay. Oh, my one chance at fame. Come on, Mike.
Hey, you're the one that taught me how to do this, which is why I'm not that good. Here on a McKinstry's Home Furnishings
Oh, my
first down.
goodness.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have
Here we
said
go
that.
again.
Yep. On the run. Is that 31 or Bodie was a keeper, okay. So Bodie on the run there. We're down to a minute 54 left. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is now 54-13 in favor of Columbus.
14-yard gain by Bodie on that play.
So Columbus going to stay in the ranks of the unbeatens. They're going to be 8-0 after this one. And again, they clinch a share, no worse than a share of the Capital Conference title with a win tonight. Bodie with the...
got about 4.
Yep, picked up 3 or 4 as he spun across the 35 out to about the 37, maybe the 38. Yeah, Columbus, they clinched no worse than a share of the Capital Conference title tonight. Of course, they'll win it outright with a win over New Glarus Monticello next week. Lakeside Lutheran, they're going to drop to a 6-2 record. Still very, very good season for Lakeside, 6-2. They will be they'll be actually 4-2 in the conference. And they close out the regular season at Edgewood next Friday night. Bodie with a toss. Dwyer, 40. Right side gets tripped up right near the 45-yard line.
Bodie with the toss, Dwyer out there on the run.
Who wears number 1? I don't have him on my roster either.
A young Cowell boy there on the tackle.
Cowell? Okay. What's his first name? Do we know? Okay. We're going to have to talk to the we're going to have to talk to the roster makers. Well, of course, you know, they don't always put everybody on the roster, but that's going to do it. They're not going to have to snap it again. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that is the ball game. Well, a little helter-skelter at the end, but Columbus is still unbeaten. Final score tonight, John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Columbus 54 and Lakeside Lutheran 13. Stay with us. We will take a final timeout. We'll come back for our John Deere Horicon Works postgame show right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
A career in manufacturing can be both enjoyable and rewarding. Tisha has been at Metalcraft in Mayville for 2 decades, and she thoroughly agrees.
We have great insurance here. Our pay is very good here, and you have room to better, your pay with raises and all that. It's just a very good job. It's very family orientated here.
Explore the many career opportunities in manufacturing by stopping in at Moraine Park Technical College or visiting DodgeRegionMBA.org.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
At Prairie Ridge Health, we believe that orthopedics is more than surgery. It's about getting your life back. Our collaborative team of expert surgeons, therapists, and nurses work together to get you back to feeling pain-free in your daily life. Our innovative and proven program is designed to get you from hospital to home with confidence. Find out how the Prairie Ridge Health orthopedic team can help you at prairieridge.health. Prairie Ridge Health accepts over 70 major insurances, including Dean.
Did you know that with most dental insurance plans, you don't actually have to go to the dentist offices they tell you to? That's right. Most dental insurance plans will pay towards your dental care regardless if your dentist is in-network or out-of-network. At Preferred Dental Partners, we don't have contracts with any dental insurance companies. We do this so we can provide the best dental care possible, tailored to the patient's needs. After all, we treat people, not your insurance company. So stop letting your insurance bully you into a dentist office you don't like. Call Preferred Dental Partners today to find out why we're different.
At Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, we are a second-generation family-owned business that has been in the Beaver Dam community for over 25 years. Our goal is to make the process of buying a vehicle fun again. No pressure, no hassle, just quality customer service from our friendly and experienced sales staff. So give us an opportunity the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle. The worst that can happen is we shake hands and part as friends, and if you catch us on the right day, you can enjoy one of Mom's amazing homemade cookies. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.
And welcome back to the broadcast booth. Mike Tronson alongside my good friend and partner Tim Haldeman. Justin Wilski is here. He's our videographer and engineer. And we welcome you to the postgame show brought to you by the good folks at John Deere Horicon Works. Final score tonight, Columbus beats Lakeside Lutheran 54-13. With the win, Columbus now 8-0 on the season and 6-0 in the Capital Conference. This win actually clinches a share of the conference title for the Cardinals. They can win it outright with a win in Week 9 next Friday night over New Glarus Monticello. Lakeside Lutheran dropping to a 6-2 overall record and now 4-2 in Capital Conference play. But dominating performance by the Cardinals in this one. And before we run down the scoring summary, let's take a look at the individual and team numbers with Tim Haldeman.
Well, after that opening 50-yard drive in 14 plays for the Lakeside Lutheran Warriors, there was pretty much nothing the rest of this entire evening. Lakeside Lutheran ended the ball game with a total of 155 yards from scrimmage, of which 124 of those comes on the ground. In 38 carries, they were 2 for 6 through the air for a total of 31 yards. The defense from Columbus dominating the entire evening. Columbus, of course, always led by Colton Brunell, played a couple of series in the second half. He had a total of 15 carries for 205 yards and a couple scores. Columbus tonight, 336 yards on the ground in a total of 21 carries. I'll tell you what, Nathan Cotter tonight, I think Mike probably had his greatest game that I have personally
that I've ever seen him. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he had 5 touchdown passes, spreading it around. Braxton Knockreiner for 1, Riley Knockreiner for a couple, and Mowbray for 1, and Link for 1. So I got Nathan Cotter for 10 for 12 for the night for a total of 172 yards. So
and 5 passing touchdowns.
And 5 touchdowns. And you put that that kind of offense together, Mike, with you got Colton Brunell in the backfield, and you got the bunch of horses up front cleaning the way for you. And then also those bunch of horses giving you all the time in the world to set your feet and throw the football to some very, very gifted pass receivers. I think the passing attack for Columbus may be just a bit underrated, very honestly. And, when it gets into the third and fourth rounds of the playoffs, Colton Brunell may be held in check to some degree. You're always going to get nicked up come the end of the season, especially once you get up against some, the third and fourth round. You're going to have to maybe resort to the passing attack. There's some really, really gifted receivers out there. I just named 4 of them that caught touchdown passes tonight. That really bodes well for Columbus. They're just not one-dimensional. So they're going to be a tough out throughout the Division IV playoffs.
Well, you say that their passing game may be a little bit underrated, but think about it. They haven't had to pass a whole lot because their running game, led by Colton Brunell, has been just lights out. But we know now. If you didn't know prior, you know now that this is a team that can air it out with Cotter and all the weapons that he has. I mean, it was, as you said, Tim, I think this, without a doubt, this is, in all the games I've seen Nathan Cotter play, was his best effort by far. I mean, he was outstanding.
You know, let's take our hats off to the coaching staff. Those guys understand it too. They realize that there's going to be some tough sledding ahead for Colton Brunell as the playoffs continue. Once you get past the first couple rounds, it's just going to get tougher sledding for that young man. And so what do you know? Once again, you got to have the passing attack to offset his great skills in running the football. And, you know, one thing that I haven't seen in the two games, I haven't seen Columbus throw the football to Colton Brunell. And
no, you're right.
And
they have not done that.
I can pretty much guarantee you that he can catch the football. You know, he's a pretty gifted athlete. I think he could probably catch it. Boy, I tell you what, I would love to see him catch a little something out on a little flare out there with Nathan Cotter rolling one direction and throw it off to the other side a little bit, and you know, little trick action play. You know, we'll maybe keep that one under our hat till about the third round of the playoffs.
I want to run down the scoring summary from this one. Wow, there was a lot of it. I was having trouble keeping up, as I was jokingly saying earlier. But again, the only scoring play of the first quarter was with 2:45 left in the period. Colton Brunell ripped off a 70-yard touchdown run on the Cardinals' first play from scrimmage. Extra point tacked on by Hines, 7-0 Columbus. That was our score at the end of one. In the second quarter, less than a minute in, Nathan Cotter tossed the first of his 5 touchdown passes, a 10-yarder to Riley Knockreiner. Extra point good, 14-0 Columbus. A few minutes later, with 8:24 left in the second, Cotter added again, this time a 35-yard strike to Riley Knockreiner. Extra point was missed, but it didn't matter. 20-0 Columbus at that point. Then with 3:15 to go in the second, Brunell with his second touchdown run. This was a 5-yarder. Extra point by Hines was good. 27-0 Columbus. And with 1:13 left in the second, Nathan Cotter, 21-yard touchdown pass to Braxton Knockreiner. Extra point was good. 34-0 Columbus at that point. But they weren't done. They scored with 44 seconds left in the half. Cotter with a 10-yard pass to Brady Link. Extra point good. So it was 41-0 Columbus at the break. Third quarter. Well, we had a running clock in the second half. But in the third quarter, there was one scoring play. Cotter with his 5th and final touchdown pass of the night, 25-yarder to Jefferson Mowbray. The extra point was missed, but boy, 47-0 Columbus at that point. Then in the fourth quarter, Lakeside finally got on the board as they scored their third-string quarterback, Bodie, with a 19-yard touchdown pass to Lostetter. Extra point was good, 47-7 Columbus. Then they returned a fumble just a few minutes later. It was Hines returning a fumble about 35 yards for a touchdown. Extra point was missed, but it was 47-13 Columbus at that point. Didn't really matter. And then Cardinals with one final scoring play with 3:02 to go in the fourth as they put in the reserves, and it was Roach with a 70-yard touchdown run for Columbus. Extra point good, 54-13 Columbus, a winner tonight. And again, they go to 8-0 and clinch a share of the Capital. So one more regular season game to go, folks, for all these schools. And next week, Friday night, it's Lakeside Lutheran finishing out the regular season at Edgewood. Lakeside will be a playoff team. This is, I believe, the 6th straight year that they'll have made the playoffs. And so it's been a good run for longtime coach Paul Bauer and his players, his staff at Lakeside. Columbus, they're definitely in the playoffs. And, boy, I tell you what, they're going to finish up next week, Friday night, at home here against New Glarus Monticello. That's a game you can watch here on Daily Dodge TV. 7 o'clock kick. John Deere pregame show at 6:45. But I would be shocked beyond belief if Columbus wasn't a number 1 seed come the postseason, which starts in 2 weeks.
You're not going to be shocked because that's a 100% given. These young fellows, Mike, have been on a mission right from the get-go. That loss that they incurred last year to Waukesha Catholic Memorial down at Bigfoot, was a pretty tough pill to swallow, and there's so many young people on that team that said, hey, we got to get in the weight room, we got to get better. The coaching staff, everybody knows it. Everybody knows that there's so much talent coming back on this club, and that's been the number one goal from day one, is to get to Camp Randall, and it's just we're just stepping our way right at this moment.
They were within an eyelash of Camp Randall last year. I mean,
well, exactly.
At the level 4.
Yeah, that team from Waukesha was
Catholic Memorial. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they were just a juggernaut last year, and people say Columbus will have a much better shot this year. I think, let's face it, I think Columbus's team is probably a bit better than last year. There's just no doubt a whole lot more experienced, and that all adds to the equation. So, yeah, things are looking up for the guys in red and white here, and looking forward to spending the next few weeks sitting right here in this warm booth of ours, Mike.
Well, warm is a relative term. Let's let's put it that way. But no, we're excited to be back in Columbus, and we'll be here again next Friday night. Join us on Daily Dodge TV for another video stream. Columbus High School football on the air next Friday. John Deere pregame show at 6:45. Kickoff, Columbus and New Glarus Monticello comes your way at 7. And that's going to wrap up our John Deere postgame show tonight. Final score again, Columbus big time over Lakeside Lutheran, 54-13. And that is going to do it for us. We want to thank you all for tuning in. I think we had, 650 or so viewers? Ninja's got the metrics with all that stuff on there. And about 650 tonight. That's fantastic. We so much appreciate you all tuning in, whether you were a Columbus fan, whether you're a Lakeside fan, whether you're a Tim Haldeman fan. We are so glad that you are with us and supporting the kids. That's it. With supporting the schools and these kids. And if you appreciate these broadcasts, a great way you can show your appreciation is support the fine advertising partners that make these broadcasts possible. Please do that. There's a lot of them. And by the way, you're wondering, who are they? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. This game has been brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Lamers Tour and Travel, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Columbus Water and Light, Prairie Ridge Health, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Landmark Credit Union, Preferred Dental Partners, Air Care, Metalcraft of Mayville, Slumberland Furniture, Kraft Heinz, Great Harvest Bakery, and Jerry's Automotive. There you go. Those are the businesses you want to patronize. Thank them for their support of Columbus High School football right here on Daily Dodge TV. That'll do it for us. Want to thank Ninja, the great Justin Wilski, our videographer and engineer, and his daughter Ember backing him up tonight. Thank you very much to the Wilskis for that, and for my good friend and partner, Tim Haldeman. My name is Mike Tronson, saying so long from Fireman's Park. We'll talk to you again next week. This has been a Daily Dodge TV Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.